It was the women's volleyball team opening up SEC action over the weekend against Alabama and Mississippi State. How did they fare? And it was the men's and women's soccer teams. They were both at home with the weekend. Could they both shut out their opponents? And how is Coach Rich Brooks handling this bye week? We'll tell you how he's preparing for Western Kentucky and SEC action, more importantly, in 2 weeks. And don't forget the best part of this show, the Xbox 360 preview. We'll open up that crystal ball for you. Get ready because another episode of Sportszone 50 starts right now.
Skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Welcome in, everyone, to Sportszone 50, your only student sports authority. I'm Ryan Mollenkoff, alongside with Justin Stewart. Over the weekend, it was the women's volleyball team opening up SEC play. Friday, they hosted Alabama. The Cats struggled with the Tide early, but took the first set 30-28. But after that, the Cats rolled past the Tide, winning the next 2 sets, 26-16, 25-20. After winning their first SEC match 3-0 Friday, they had a quick turnaround as they took on Mississippi State Sunday. We picked this matchup in the first set as Kentucky down early to Mississippi State 7-4, but it was Sarah Mendoza's kill here that sparked a 4-1 run by the Cats to tie it up at 8. Later in the first, it's set point Kentucky. Junior setter Sarah Lumley serving. Mississippi State will get the point, though, from this drive, so we go to a second set point for Kentucky. Mississippi State serve. Faith Steinwell launches one up, but it goes out of bounds, and we have Kentucky up 1-0. Skip to the third set. The Cats blowing away the Bulldogs 22-7 as Blair Heiler gets the block and puts Kentucky up 23-7. The next Kentucky possession. Blair Heiler comes up big again with this gigantic kill. Match point, Cats. On the ensuing possession, Breanne Sawyer sets up junior Brooke Bartek for the attack, and it's too much for the Bulldogs to handle as the Cats win the third set 25-8 and shut out the Mississippi State Bulldogs 3-0 to improve to 2-0 in SEC play. For the postgame, we go to Zach Hagerman.
Memorial Coliseum, the Wildcats of Kentucky took on the Mississippi State Bulldogs in the second round of their SEC matchups. The Kentucky's coming off of a 3-0 sweep of Alabama Friday night and are looking to improve even more. And meanwhile, Mississippi State limps into Lexington coming off of a 3-game losing streak. To start out the first set, Kentucky won 25-16 after Sarah Mendoza added 15 kills to the very first round.
I think that my hitting was probably my strongest point today. I probably need to work a little bit more on serve receive, but a lot of teams are going to target me, so I'm going to have to work on that a lot more.
At the break, Coach Skinner made no lineup changes and led the Cats back out there to hopefully take the third and final sets. As the Cats came out, they took control with an 11-2 before Mississippi State could call a timeout to try and get the team organized. Eventually, the Cats ended up winning 25-8, taking all 3 sets and advancing to 2-0 in the SEC.
You know, the hardest part when you beat a team that bad in games 1 and 2 is maintaining that focus. And I thought we fell asleep a little bit on a couple defensive plays in games 1 and 2, but game 3 it was all Wildcats. So.
Personally, I just want us to be able to go in there and play well, take a game, win in 3. We're trying to turn a new leaf this year of winning in 3 and just play well, get the W. That's all I'm worried about.
The Cats will next be in action at Athens, Georgia on September 26. From Memorial Coliseum, Zach Hagerman, Sportszone 50.
And it was the men's soccer team